Crypto gives you three things that many other assets do not: control, strong potential to earn cash flow, and excellent opportunity for appreciation. These three things together make crypto an extremely attractive and unique type of investment for the 21st century. As an investor, whether you're more aggressive, more conservative, or whether you prefer to focus on cash flow, crypto assets have a lot to offer you. I like to define assets the same way as Robert Kiyosaki in his classic book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Assets are things that put money into your pocket. Now, the operative word here is into your pocket. See, assets are always being used to put money in someone's pocket, so this is also about control. Assets are things that give you control over the cash flows being generated. When you have money sitting in the bank or sitting in stocks with your exchange broker, they are almost always reaping some of the cash flow generated by your asset. One way they do this, as an example, is by lending out your shares to a hedge fund or short seller, charging interest and keeping the profits. The great thing about crypto assets is they give us, and only us, that level of control. To explain how we get this degree of control over our crypto assets, we have to understand the concept of how we store our assets in a crypto wallet. Now, we'll learn more about the technical side of wallets in the next few videos, but for now, think of it as having your own digital bank vault with a single key that only you own. Every transaction you make from your vault to somewhere else is tracked on a public ledger that we can all see. And the only way to make a transaction is by using the special key which only you have, kind of like a password. But unlike the password to your bank account, for instance, nobody else controls this account but you. Nobody else keeps any data on you or what you do, aside from the public transactions that you make. And so, because you have ultimate control and ownership, no one else can profit from your assets except those that you give express permission to. The broker has been completely removed from the equation. Now we can all be a lot more picky about where we keep our money, and we get a better deal when it comes to actually keeping the positive cash flow that's generated. Once again, we get to monetize the asset and the money goes into our pocket. Crypto assets are the digital currencies and assets that can give you such a cash flow, often regardless of their overall appreciation. And they can do so with incredible flexibility and autonomy. So if you like to be in control and generate consistent cash flow from your investments, either to reinvest or to live your life, then crypto is a great opportunity for you. If you're a more conservative investor and you like to take as little risk as possible, you can still use near zero risk crypto assets called stablecoins to generate excellent consistent cash flow for you, sometimes as high as 50 times what you would get at a bank. If you're willing to take some more risk, crypto really presents to you a historic opportunity to invest directly into the nuts and bolts of a new technology that promises to change the world. A lot like the internet did in the 90s and 2000s and is still doing today. There's a reason activity on Bitcoin and Ethereum keeps reaching new highs. There's a reason companies like Tesla, traditional asset managers like Fidelity, and legendary investors like Paul Tudor Jones have been putting digital assets like Bitcoin on their balance sheets. The most underestimated thing about crypto is the movement behind it. Anyone who has been really close to the crypto industry, like I have, will tell you this. The passion and dedication of people in this industry is unlike any other. It's a key factor that so many people miss, and the mainstream discounts it. Now, buying, using, and holding crypto is different from what you might be used to. But the good news is we'll be covering all of these things in detail in many of the next videos. For now, the next thing we'll do is dive into the what and how of crypto. I think this is important because if you're thinking about investing in crypto, knowing more about it, including going deeper into what it promises and how it actually works, will really come in handy as you're figuring out what you want to buy. More importantly, it will also help you form the conviction you need to survive in the exciting and sometimes overwhelming Wild West of the crypto markets.